Hello friends, how are you all? Hope everything is okay with you. Love you, Ashraf here. So for today's video, we will travel around the world again and we will visit the most beautiful landscape in the world. So hope you enjoy our travel for today, and these are the highlights where we will travel for today's video. So thank you again so much for watching and thank you all for your support. See ya! Gros Piton, Saint Lucia. The island of Saint Lucia is also known for the Pitons, a famous pair of pointy mountains. The Pitons stand tall on the west coast where they are lapped by the calm waters of the Caribbean Sea. Across the island on the east coast, the land meets the Atlantic Ocean, which is much more choppy. Saint Lucia may only be a small island, 43 kilometers long and a maximum of 23 kilometers wide, but its landscape is incredibly varied. There are breathtaking mountains, lush rainforest, volcanic sand beaches, and colorful coral reefs. This makes St. Lucia a popular place for tourists to visit from all around the world, especially who love to dive and snorkel. A good level of fitness is required to take it to the summit of Gros Piton, the second highest peak in St. Lucia. Part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site is the sweeping views at the top, which will keep you going on this exhausting but exhilarating climb. The hike can take 3 to 6 hours in one direction, so starting in the cool morning hours is a must to ensure that you make it back to the bottom by nightfall. Cobalt Peninsula. This year, the Cobalt Peninsula celebrates 65 years since becoming the UK's first area of outstanding natural beauty in 1956. Covering 188 square kilometers, it was awarded its status for its classic coastline. Much of it is heritage coast and its outstanding natural environment. 33% is National Nature Reserve or a site of special scientific interest. The peninsula's richly varied natural environment is renowned for its heathland, limestone grassland, fresh and saltwater marshes, dunes, and oak woodlands. Its mixed geology has given rise to a wide variety of scenery in a relatively small landscape area. Dramatic limestone cliffs, interspersed with sandy beaches and rocky shores, dominate its southern coast. In the north, the coast is low-lying with extensive salt marshes and dune systems. Crabbing, surfing, bicycling, walking, and birdwatching are favorite pastimes on the beaches of the Cobalt Peninsula, one of Great Britain's designated areas of outstanding natural beauty. Rosalie Bay's white sand, saltwater and freshwater marshes, towering cliffs, and sparkling blue water attract summer visitors in droves. Mountain Westerhorn. Westerhorn is one of Iceland's most beautiful mountains, a 454-meter tall scree mountain, mainly made up of gabbro and granopyrite rocks. The Staksnes Peninsula on its west side lacks in seawater by the land, so it's possible to get some great shots of the mountain mirrored in the calm seawater. That's almost like a big lagoon, but varies in size with the tide. The interesting thing with this mountain is that you don't see it until you are there. It's hidden at the edge of the peninsula. Makes the mountain even more great when you have it suddenly in front of you in all its glory. The mountain is a photographer's dream. You have endless possibilities to photograph it. Calm weather and high tides give you the chance to get perfect reflection from the wet sand during summertime. You can also get a reflection from the long waves hitting the beach. The grass tops are unique to play around, and then you have also sampans, waves, rocks. The possibilities are endless. Nearly 1,500 feet tall, Westerhorn mountain towers above a lagoon and black sand beach so dramatically that some travelers refer to it as Batman Mountain. On sunny days, reflections in the water lapping on the black sand shore accentuate the unusual peaks. Denali National Park and Preserve, located in Alaska. It's hard to miss this national park's centerpiece and namesake, which stands 20,310 feet above sea level and is North America's tallest peak. Formerly known as Mount McKinley, Denali attracts approximately 1,100 permitted climbers each season, though it's just as beautiful to admire from the ground. Visitors to Alaska's most well-known national park, Denali, are often rewarded with sights that will stay with them for the rest of their lives. A golden eagle may be seen soaring off the colorful cliffs at Polychrome Pass, or a herd of Dall sheep could be spotted resting along the green shoulder of Primrose Ridge. A massive grizzly bear might rumble over the tundra at Sable Pass. Maybe a caribou will pause on a ridgetop, silhouetted by the warm light of day's end, or a loon will call across Wonder Lake. Over the past 30 years, Denali's visitors have increased almost 200%. Accommodating them without eroding the park's wilderness has been a struggle. Halong Bay, located in Vietnam. Named Halong in Vietnamese and Halong in English, Halong Bay is a famous UNESCO World Heritage Site featuring thousands of beautiful limestone carts and around 2,000 islands and islets. Halong Bay welcomed over 4.4 million visitors in 2019, of which 2.9 million are international arrivals. While the rock formations that make up Halong Bay can be dated back 3 million years, evidence shows that people have only inhabited the Halong area for 10,000s of years. Today, visitors flock to Halong Bay year-round to take in the scenery. Approximately 1,600 people live in 4 floating fishing villages: Qua Van, Ba Hang, Kong Tao, and Vung Vieng. This means that the majority of the 2,000 islands that make up Halong Bay are uninhabited. Aside from the natural scenery that commands Halong Bay, other great attractions include the floating fishing villages, where the local fishing people can be found going about their daily business. Archaeologists believe that humans have lived in Halong Bay for around 18,000 years ago. Louvre Regional Nature Park, Malherbe, France. Though Provence features a variety of stunning landscapes, few are as breathtaking as the Louvre Regional Nature Park. Visit between the end of June and early August and you'll see and smell acres of blooming lavender plants. The herb's oil, which is known for its medicinal qualities, is pressed in local distillers and workshops that welcome travelers. But for more insight about the plant, head to the Lavender Museum in Costalette. Since 1977, this 185,000 hectares territory is land where life is good and which is protected and enhanced by the Louvre National Regional Park. In 1997, the Louvre Regional Nature Park, created in 1977, was integrated into the network of biosphere reserves. Relations have developed between the actors of this territory and those on the northeast side of the southern slope of the Montagne de Lourdes, a continuous area with many common characteristics and in particular a strong biological and cultural interest. The Louvre Regional Natural Park is a low-lying mountain range that extends from east to west. It is home to an exceptionally diverse fauna and flora, as well as an architectural and landscape heritage of great value. Laughing Waters, located in Jamaica. Laughing Waters is probably the most stunning beach in Jamaica for the combination of gurgling falls and fine golden sand. This gold-hued shore east of Dance River Falls and Park is where Honey Rider, Ursula Andress, famously rose from the waves to greet James Bond, Sean Connery in Dr. No. Today, the beach is home to a private wedding venue with fern-covered cliffs, small waterfalls, and shallow surf, but it can be seen during select boat tours or by invitation from the St. Anne Development Company, its protector. The fresh water is actually from the Roaring River. A grove of shady trees shelter the Cascades. Chirping birds glide just above the horizon. The river area has a few nature-made seats amongst the rocks to allow the stream to wash over your body. There are also a couple natural pools, shallow enough to stand in, but also deep enough to jump into. Fresh water rushes over a series of stones and fallen tree trunks to mix with salt water. Sand dunes peak above shallow pools on the beach connected to the sea. Mauna Kea Observatories, Hilo, Hawaii. Rising 33,000 feet above the sea floor, the sacred mountain of Mauna Kea supports deep space observatories that take advantage of the Big Island's arid climate for celestial viewing. Go at sunrise or sunset to see the spectacular dark sky showcase millions of stars, or hike down the summit for miles of dusky black and red rolling hills, which are said to so closely resemble the surface of the moon that plans are underway to build a moon-based research prototype on site. Mauna Kea is one of the only places in the world where you can drive from sea level to 14,000 feet in about 2 hours. So altitude sickness is a high possibility. At 14,000 feet, there's 40% less air pressure than at sea level. So visitors should acclimatize to the altitude before proceeding further up to the mountain. Mauna Kea is the tallest mountain in the Hawaiian chain. It is the second largest in subaerial surface of the 5 shield volcanoes that comprise the islands of Hawaii. So that's it for today, my friends. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for your support. And if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Thank you all so much and see you on our next video.